Good morning, Way Fam from Warsaw, Poland.
I'm Ashley and this is my husband Josh. Welcome to our channel.
We sold everything to travel the world and now we want to share with you the way away.
So subscribe down below and hit that little bell so that you guys can follow in our adventures.
Alright, so today, again, like I said, we are in Warsaw, Poland. We said in our last video, we said in our last video that we were going to show you a little bit around our apartment. So Ashley, why don't you take the wheel?
This is our bedroom. It's a one-bedroom apartment or one-room apartment. We have a bed here, a nice long mirror, some cute shelving, a little workstation Josh has been using.
Yeah.
And a beautiful balcony. I love this apartment specifically because nobody's looking into our windows. We have this really nice brick area right here. Today is such a beautiful day here in Poland. We really lucked out. She has all these nice little things we can read. Last night I read like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then we have a little kitchen where we can eat here. We just had sandwiches. I cooked breakfast right here. Josh had some eggs. We made some coffee. I have a dishwasher, which is really amazing.
Nice.
And just a lot of natural light. I think that's what I appreciate and enjoy the most.
Yeah. It's kind of got that charm with like the wooden floors, you know?
Yeah, the floors are super cute. And then we have a full kitchen with our laundry going.
You mean a full bathroom?
I mean, so...
You do your laundry in the kitchen?
It actually has everything we need. It's really close to somewhere where we can rent bikes, and we heard that here in Warsaw it's super cheap and easy to rent bikes, so we're gonna start out doing that today. If you find yourself in Warsaw, this apartment is perfect. It's in a great location. So down below we're gonna put the link, an Airbnb link for this apartment. If you're interested, definitely just click on it. It makes it super easy for you to rent this place. As well as if you've never used Airbnb before, our link is down there for you to go through, and it gives you a discount and us a discount. So it's a win-win.
So lest you be a little bit disappointed, today isn't going to be a big fancy vlog. We're not going to go crazy with the camera and be all fancy. I'm just tired. So we're going to go out and be lazy tourists today. I think we're going to rent a bike. We're gonna go to the tourism office and get some Visit Warsaw cards.
Yeah, you got a SIM card that we need to figure out how to use.
And I bought a SIM card on our tour in yesterday's video while we're at the grocery store on our break. Yeah. I need to figure out how to activate that. It didn't come activated, and you can't activate it from the phone. You have to activate it from a phone that is already activated. I don't know. Just
kind of a chill day. I think it'll be chocked full of really good information, like our SIM card, how to rent bikes, and what are the coolest museums to go to.
Mm-hmm. And also we'll be posting pictures from Warsaw on Instagram, so make sure to check out our Instagram right there, and you can see all of our pictures from Warsaw as we're walking around the city.
Yeah, so I guess we go get bikes.
Let's go get bikes.
Oh my gosh,
what?
So they have these bikes in Warsaw, and I'm really excited to rent them. Supposedly they're super easy to rent. So I went online, and it only took me, they say 1 minute, it took me a little longer than that to put Josh and my name in there. Now we're gonna try it out. Hopefully it's as easy as they say. But there is a tandem bike in with all these bikes. We saw it yesterday, and I really want to rent it. Do you want to ride tandem, or do you feel dangerous?
I would prefer to ride 2 separate bikes.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, look. I've never seen a tandem rental bike. So yesterday I went online to Vitrilo, we'll put it down below, and I put in our information, like our name and our credit card information, because it takes about $3 just to start your account. But then they just gave us a PIN, and now we're supposed to be able to enter it and take the bike out. The first 20 minutes on any ride is supposed to be completely free. And so that's what we're planning, is to actually take maybe less than 20 minutes to get where we want to be, drop off the bike, and then we can rent another one later for 20 minutes for free.
And then after that, it's only the equivalent of like 25 cents per kilometer.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Or no, per hour, I think.
Yeah. She said it's just really cheap and a really great way to get around town. The only thing we don't know is we haven't seen anybody on the roads with them or on the sidewalks. We don't even know where we're supposed to drive them.
So I'm just gonna stick close to the right side with all the parked cars.
Okay.
All right.
All right, but you don't want this tandem one.
I'll do it for you. Let's be romantic.
Are you sure?
Hells yeah. I'm gonna drive though.
Aw, dang it.
It's broken.
It's broke. Lame. We gotta get normal.
Let the record show that I said I would do it for you.
Now what? How are we supposed to get these out?
Okay, we gotta go to the machine and enter in the PIN that you were sent.
35. PIN.
All right, so the machine gives you a number. and then you just pull it out.
And then this here, and I have to save my lock number.
Cool.
5134. That was so easy.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. All right, that's that.
That was awesome. I loved it. We got a little hot, so we took our jackets off. And some of the roads have bike paths and some don't. I really like the ones with bike paths.
Basically, we had to ride on the sidewalk, on the road, on cobblestone, on bike paths, across a park. There was no clear path.
Yeah. Despite, I loved it. I felt like it was more adventurous that way.
We are headed now to the Plus cell phone store. In other places, when we get a cell phone, you just pop it in and you enter a pin and it activates. This one, as best as I can understand, says that I have to activate it from another phone. Or maybe I don't understand the Polish well enough. I think if we go into the Plus, they can sort me out. So here's the deal. At least with Plus, maybe other people's different, but with Plus, I had to come here. I had to register my SIM that I bought elsewhere. I had to go and purchase more credit. That 5 zloty I had purchased before was just buying the SIM, I guess. It seems to be different everywhere you go. So then they give you a number and you're supposed to call that number and that tops up your credit. But my card is still not registered. I have to wait 2 hours for it to process through their system.
This is our destination, the Palace of Culture and Science. This is a very well-known building here in Warsaw and throughout Poland. It's supposedly the highest building from the foundation to the top of the spire in all of Poland. So we are going to go here. Supposedly it was given as a gift from the Soviet people, but some believe it was given as a gift from Stalin to kind of show his power and rule over this area. So some love it, some don't. Inside there are 44 floors. On like the 30-something floor, you can go to an Outlook, which I think we can do with the card that we're gonna get now, as well as there are like a ton of different things you can do. A cinema, a theater, opera house, 2 opera houses I think. So we're gonna go check inside. We got our Warsaw City passes, and we got it at the information center here at the palace. And it's just easy to pick up. We got a 24-hour one, but you can get 48 and 72 depending on how long you're going to be here. And there are so many museums you can go to with this pass and other things you can do without having to pay for them because you have this card. It actually says on here 24-hour public transport is completely free with this card. You can take unlimited rides on buses, trams, and metros. You probably won't be taking a bike home, huh?
No, not at all.
With Josh sick, he got a little overexerted on the bike, unfortunately. So I think we're done with bikes for the day. I guess let's go check it out. I can't figure out how to get in the inside. That was just a movie theater. Seems we were at the completely wrong side of the building. The actually tourist information is on the opposite side of where you need to enter. So just for you guys to know, if you go to the tourist information, you need to walk all the way to the other side for the entrance to get to the 30-something floor. We got to the ticket booth. It was just inside the doors. We got our tickets to the viewing terrace with our Warsaw passes. It was completely free for us. The usual price is 20 zloty, which is about $5 US. We made it to the top of the tallest building in all of Poland. This is so exciting. What, we're on the 30th floor?
30 floors is not tall. I wonder if there's a restriction on it, like you cannot build higher than this.
I don't know, but we're gonna see the whole freaking city.
The view from on top of this building is pretty good, I gotta say. You can see for miles, it seems, even though there's a bit of a haze in the air. It doesn't look like pollution, just sort of that atmospheric haze, like the June gloom that you get in Los Angeles. I guess that it is technically pollution, but it still looks gorgeous. I will say, however, I got my SIM card working now. It's been a little while. I turned my phone off, and I turned it back on, and it just started working. I tried to call that number again to activate it, and it said the number is no longer available, so that leads me to believe that even though my card hadn't fully registered before when I called the number the first time, it still recognized that I called the number and applied that credit after my card had been activated. All in all, a little bit complicated. We've had easier ones, like in Finland. I just bought the card, popped it in, and it just worked. In Estonia, I had to enter a PIN code. It popped up on my screen when I entered the SIM card. This has been the most difficult so far, but it wasn't bad at all. I didn't have to sign a contract. It's still a prepaid card. I just had to give my ID and then go through a little bit of a hassle.
Seeing Warsaw from the top of this building, whoa, there it is. Well, it's pretty awesome. It was good. It was nice to see the city from a different vantage point. It actually is a pretty big city. If you didn't know, Warsaw is the capital of Poland and has been since I think the 13th or 12th century. Used to be Krakow. I think that's how you say it. And supposedly they still are upset about Warsaw being the capital, but that's just what I heard. There are so many things I want to do with our Warsaw Pass. There's a science center, and there's Chopin, because Chopin lived more than half his life here in Warsaw. There are so many things I want to do with our Warsaw Pass. There's a science center, and there's Chopin, a museum of him, which I would love to see, but I need to take care of my husband. Josh is not feeling well still. He needs to get some rest because we have a huge road trip coming up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just use our passes to go on the metro and make our way back to our apartment. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow. Hopefully Josh will be feeling much better by then. The metro line here in Warsaw is pretty easy to figure out. There are only two lines, a red line and a blue line. So not too difficult, not like other cities we've been in. Another thing we've kind of noticed is that people aren't paying to get on these public transportations. Like, we have the Warsaw card, so we can use that, but on the bus and on the metro, I haven't seen anyone pay. People are just going through a gate. I'm not sure if it's available for locals or what, but we're paying. I mean, we have our card, so it makes sense for us. I take it back, the Warsaw Pass does not work when you click in and out. They actually gave us these little passes. It's a one-day pass, and that's what you use for the metro. You can buy individual ones of these or a 20-minute one of these, which is what we did when we started. It's just a little metro pass that you put through the machine.
And if you want to get this separately without the Warsaw card, it's equivalent to about $4 US right now. It's a 24-hour pass for 15 zloty. From the metro, you can transfer to pretty much any bus or tram line, like this one right here. This one drops us off just about a half a block from our apartment, so it's a great location. And I mean, as you saw earlier in the video, you can rent bikes just there too. So whether it's a tram, a bus, the metro, or the bikes, you can get around pretty easily through Warsaw with public transportation, spending very little money.
She showed us this.
Alright, so hopefully this video is helpful in getting you guys around Warsaw.
Yeah.
There's lots of options. You got bikes, trams, buses, metro, and it's all pretty easy as long as you have a map. Now, I know that also Google Maps works offline too. Unfortunately, our favorite app, City Planner or City Mapper, doesn't work in Warsaw.
Yeah.
So if you download Google Maps offline, it works. I've had limited success with it. So you may need Wi-Fi or the SIM card, which I also showed you guys how to set up. So again, hopefully all that information was helpful.
I hope we encouraged you to get out and travel today. We have another day in Warsaw tomorrow. Who knows what we'll get up to?
I mean, she's already planning stuff.
Hopefully Josh will get some good rest tonight and be ready to go tomorrow. So we'll see you later, Way Fam. Have a good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.